So, okay, well, now welcome. How was the live nomination show today? Like it wasn't as surprising as I thought it was going to be. It just flowed normal. Abi? Yeah, baby. It just flowed normal. Like for me, the people that went out were as expected to some extent. Like there was nothing special there. Like no, I don't know. It wasn't. I don't know. There was just nothing special. Like people that went out obviously have had the tendency of being weak, one of the weakest, some of the weakest links. So it's not like it was cringy, you know. It's not like Sean going home or Ozzy going home. It was just normal. It was just, there was nothing really spectacular. Yes, it was emotional. But now when you can you and you cannot even cry say her sister dey go house, but that's by the way she knows her sister will go out there and root for her. Yeah, TJ felt really down, normal that his own homeboy is gone, you know. Like this is the reality check now, 1-2 of the unpairing. You know, when they first unpair them, the thing hasn't really sit in. Hi, Pal Bella. Thank you so much for coming. Welcome. Please, as you come in, just give the stream a thumbs up. Uche Wachiku, thank you. Hi. How did you guys see the nomination today now? How was it? I was just saying that there was nothing really spectacular. It was almost as expected. But me, I was telling Ebuka be taking notes. And of course, Ebuka did the needful. Who is that person that ever say Ebuka should send his account number? But that person should DM Ebuka so Ebuka can get that his cash. Because today, Ebuka did it for me. I don't care what they say. I don't care who they cry on top of the internet. I don't care. Yes. She apologized. You know, she apologized. Yeah, nothing much. She apologized. But then I don't know why you see this favoritism of a Big Brother house. What is that thing that they are saying that even Nelly, after the whole thing, she now said, which kind of thing Cassia do like this? That Cassia just made, they gave Onyeka the crown. What are they thinking? Like, I don't get the you know, the critical analysis that Ebuka did. What Ben should have still stay sharp, but it is what it is. Yeah. For me, honestly, yeah, normal. But I didn't really feel like we missed much. Like it's not like, hey, I didn't really feel that we, yeah. Ben is a beautiful comedic relief or a comedic sensation, but the two of them, for me, I didn't feel like we missed much. Like, okay, good luck to them. At least they tried. This is like 7th week, right? They tried now. Going out of the show. Now they will trend. Do you understand? It's people that went out maybe first week, second week that will feel like, okay, they won't trend. But these guys are on our lips now. They will trend very well. But I don't know. When you cast fans, why did people vote for Chizoba now? People don't like Chizoba in the house. And just when they started trying to make peace among themselves, like, you know, they started being sweet to each other. After last week, the Ebuka complained about their misunderstandings. They started trying to be sweet to each other. You see, yeah. You see that love triangle that we were saying was there, and people said that Onyeka was delusional. Did you people see it today? Hi, Isa. How you doing? Welcome. Thank you so much for coming. That love triangle that people said that no, Queen Victoria is not interested in Ozzy. Did you see how our girl just escaped those, you know, that question from Ozzy, from about Ozzy, the kissing thing, and she said she was tipsy and she couldn't remember. I say, sharp babe. You do confirm I'm from ACs, but yeah. So, but you know, 3 people switch for Go House. 3 people switch for day by now, for day backstage by now. 3 people because he was the third under. It was Chizoba that was lowest, followed by Ben. And funny enough, Ben and you saw it now. By the way, Ben and Switch said the gap wasn't much, but Chizoba, the gap was very, she was just like 3 point something. Yeah. The gap was very far between Chizoba and the rest. Chizoba, did anybody vote for Chizoba? Maybe it's only her family people. I don't know. But people didn't vote for Chizoba, and I don't know why. But it's fine. It's fine. For me, them leaving, I didn't feel any. I didn't feel. I felt emotional though. Chizoba is an emotional person, so she has a way of transferring her emotions to you, even if you don't want to be part of her cry. Yeah, it's like that. Their family, they know how to cry. Issa, you see that Wani and Sean thing last week Sunday, when Ebuka asked Wani about her relationship status with Sean, that girl did not mince words. That girl did not look for words to say. She said it straight as it is, that he's her boyfriend and she's in love with him. But when they were asking brother Sean today, look at what Sean was saying, that unofficial. I even wrote it said because the statement, I did not like it. It did not go well with me. Imagine Suj is saying that they are dating, but it's unofficial. What does that mean? How can one person be talking from two sides of the mouth? How can you eat with two spoons at the same time? How can you say you're dating, but it's unofficial? Please, people should explain that kind of dating for me. Me, I have never heard it. Every day, person, they learn new things. Maybe me, I'm old school. I don't know, Sha. Thank you, Pearl. I say maybe me, I'm old school, maybe new school here. You people will be able to explain it to me. Which one is we're dating but it's unofficial? I had to write it because I wanted to see whether I'll go and check in the dictionary if there's anything like that, or I'll go and Google it. I don't get it. I don't. See, when somebody shows you who they are, believe them. Sean has shown this girl who he is. Sean is a taker. Sean is a taker and Wani is a giver. Chai. Wani and Sean, I don't understand them. How can you say you don't understand them, Bella? Did you hear what I just said? Sean is a taker. Wani is a giver. Did you see what happened this afternoon that Big Brother brought that their favorite dessert, that they won that Dano tax, that they were asked to ask for any favorite food and all of that? Do you know that this girl served this boy before she gave her sister? Do you know what I started asking myself? I knew already, but I was asking myself that, was Sean part of the winning team? I was literally asking myself, was Sean part of the winning team? Because the way he sat down, even I'm like, hey, Tori Olong. And I don't know what exactly she ordered for, because like what she ordered for is even plenty. Yes, actually, Wani is actually forcing herself to Sean. That is why I use the word she's a giver and Sean is a taker. It's so unfortunate. There are relationships like that where one party will give, the other person will just take. You understand? And when you begin to cry that after all I've given in the relationship, he will ask you that, did I ask you for it? You gave willingly, so why are you complaining? Yeah, you gave willingly, so why are you complaining? It's so unfortunate, but I just hope that it's just for the show, right? That's why I don't want to get so connected emotionally. You understand? I don't want to invest in their relationship. You understand? Because it might just be superficial. It might not be that deep. Sure, you understand? So let's just leave that part. Let's just leave that part. But if this girl, the love she's giving this boy is genuine, right? If it's genuine, then she is giving to somebody that does not deserve it. Wani is jealous of Aces and the leadership because Big Bro called them the husbands of the house. Yeah, we the Aces, we know they find trouble. In our trouble, one locate us. Exactly. And Anita was saying, after the whole eviction show, Anita was telling Nelly that she's going to go and confront Wani. But to me, there is no need. Wani is already in a bad situation. So don't kick somebody that is already on the ground. To me, Wani is already on the ground. So they should just hold their steez. They should just hold their steez and they should hold their class. Sure, you understand? They shouldn't do that. No need. She wishes that Sean can reciprocate the love she's giving. She knows that Sean is not reciprocating her energy. She knows. She's not dumb. Wani is a very smart girl. She knows, but she's just trying hard. And don't forget that she's on the television. She's on the international television. So there are some things you cannot just retract easily. If she was outside, she would don't move now, say wetin happen. But because she's on national television, so she knows, if Wani get more attached to Sean, when they leave the house, Sean will definitely put her aside and it will really weigh her down. No, I don't think so, Pearl. You know, past housemate of the Big Brother house says that there's something about the house, and it's true, there's something about being in an enclosed space. Okay? Now, look, Pearl, for instance, now you decide to stay indoors for days. Do you know there's how you will feel, especially if you're the outgoing type, right? And you decide to keep yourself indoors for days. Do you know you would want to feel something that resembles depression? Okay, so for me, I feel that these people are in an enclosed space, and in order to avoid that depressive feeling, they just attach. And you know, you stay with this person 24/7. If you remember during the pandemic, how we were all indoors, we bonded by force with everybody in our family. We bonded the way we never thought we could bond. I just want her to start backing up gradually. If not, it will really hurt her. Though she's a big girl, she will be able to take care of herself. I see genuine love from Wani. Me too, Pearl. I don't know. Me too. Me too. Because I at least we should be able to recognize fake love from real love. Like you see the Aces and Elita. Sometimes I see their love like they are forcing it. Sometimes. If you notice, something Sean done already nominate Tofa today because they are having a convo with Wani. Can you imagine? I thought that strategizing Big Brother has stopped it. Sorry, I was talking. If you notice, something Sean done already. Yeah, nominate. Yeah. I can see him. And if this is how Sean does his love, then Sean is a very very selfish person. There's nothing wrong with being selfish. There are positive selfishness and but this is, oh no. But then maybe it's their strategy, like I keep saying, because I want to believe it's their strategy. I don't want to believe that what is happening is real. I want to just believe it's their strategy. I don't know why. You know, there's this side of me that is just trying to believe that no, okay, Asma'u, don't take it too personal. Don't take it's not that deep, it's just their strategy. Sure, you understand. Kai. I said when he said that they are unofficial, that yes, they're together. And and when Ebuka told him, but last week when he said that you guys are an item, he was like, well, he can accept that. Hmm? 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 That he can accept that. Like, no, now. I feel I don't know. I don't know. You know, as a woman, when you see another woman being some, I don't know. Anita should just leave her. Anita was saying she wanted to confront her, but for me, there's no need. There's no need kicking somebody that's already on the floor. No need. Just let her let it go. Let her let it go. And Sean no get people to vote for him. He has now. You can see he wasn't even at the bottom three. He wasn't at the bottom three. I really felt bad with Sean. That guy is something else. Though, but you know the funny thing, guys like him will vote him to keep him in the house because you can see he's not under, he's not in the bottom four, he's not in the bottom three. I mean, so which means he's somewhere in the middle. So which means he has voters. Now, Wani fans vote for him this week. Yes, they have to vote for him because if that guy goes, their beautiful Wani will become restless in the house. If that guy goes, Wani will become. We'll get tired of seeing Wani on our screen because Wani is obsessed. Like her feelings for Sean is gradually becoming obsession. Do you know that her feelings for Sean is what made her to begin to dislike Onyeka? Wani did not dislike Onyeka at the beginning. Wani was even more friends with, she was more friendly, I mean, with Onyeka than with Handy. But as soon as Sean man matter entered, Wani just sort of was always looking for a reason. She started looking for a reason to dislike or to push Onyeka away because of Sean. Sure, you understand. even when that whole thing was going back and forth. You know, Ndi was the one trying to downplay, even after that parrot spoke about the issue of Onyeka using the twins or something like that. Now, Ndi tried to downplay it and was even laughing and all of that. But Wani was the one that was trying to read meaning out of it. Now, today, when Ebuka was even trying to clear the air about that whole situation, you could see that Wani was like, no, like, you know, that kind of thing, you know. So you could see that she's not feeling Onyeka. Maybe it's when Sean give her breakfast, that is when she will appreciate Onyeka. Okay, no problem, Issa, no problem. Because she really loves the guy. Yes, Pearl. That's why I'm saying it will weigh her down outside the house. I don't think so, because don't forget, outside the house, she will have people around her, only media rounds and all of that. She will even remember. And let me tell you something there. Sean will not, you know why I say Sean will not leave Wani when he goes out? Because when he goes out, he's not stupid. He will see things and he will be forced to stick to her. It's just like the case of Shegs and Bella. I don't know if Shegs developed real feelings for Bella, because I remember there was a rumor some time ago that they had broken up. Now, I think Shegs held on to Bella because of what people were saying. And don't forget that period, one of his Shegs' ex came out and was saying how Shegs was abusive towards her, how Shegs was very, very manipulative, how Shegs is very he's very inconsiderate and selfish, you understand? So all of those things are now coming out as a celebrity. You have to try and change the narrative, because you want to work, you want to have endorsements, you want to work with people. You're already, at the moment you come into Big Brother house, I believe you have interest in the entertainment industry, so you want to go out there and build a brand. So you have to try and make that brand worthwhile. So Onyeka won the fight between her and Cassia and Victoria. I don't know what you guys mean by won the fight. See, like I said, this fave thing is, I dropped a video and someone came in and dropped in the comment section, which everyone is entitled to their opinion. So I'll always love your comments, because you're entitled to your opinion. I respect your opinion, but that doesn't necessarily mean I agree with your opinion. The same thing too, respect my opinion, but you don't have to agree with it. We all have opinions, right? You have your fave, I have my fave. You cannot impose your fave on me, and neither can I impose my fave on you. Do you understand? Exactly, Issa. To me, that was what I saw, clearing it. And honestly speaking, even my live stream of last week, if Issa share you a bit of this week, that just you say, when you were here, I was like, I hope Ebuka is taking note too. Now you see that conversation between Onyeka and Cassia. I watched it. I can't remember, was it third or fourth week thereabouts. Now, I think Onyeka had a fallout with her sister, also all those their usual up and down, or I'm not too sure, but Onyeka was in a down mood, so I think she went outside and sat down. Even that day I noticed she was cleaning around and all of that, so she went outside and sat down. So Cassia like came to her that, this one, oh, Dorcas be in the building. Dorcas, what's your opinion today? Are you against Ebuka or you're for Ebuka? Because Cassia and Victoria fans are really lashing Ebuka online, and I don't know why. That's why I said everyone is entitled to his opinion. I respect your opinion. You also respect my opinion. Okay? And I will always love your opinion as much as you should also love my opinion. Maybe. I don't know, right? You get now that, yeah, Issa, you know, I said, yeah, I was like, Ebuka has to clear that air, because I listened to that conversation. In as much as the conversation was not even interesting to me, which I you know, when it even came up as an issue, I was like, okay, is this conversation supposed to be an issue? Onyeka was even saying that she wish she was also in the entertainment industry, that those are in the entertainment industry, this Big Brother voting, we favor them more because they have fans. She was like, people like their Ndi and Wandi that are fully into the entertainment space, that she knows that those ones will have fans. And honestly speaking, if you people can travel back, I don't know how the memory of those some fans, be fanatics are. If you guys can travel back, Onyeka's relationship and the twins wasn't forced. That's why I told you, Wani was even the one that brought Onyeka close to them. I won't forget there was time they were even in that arena doing some workouts, you know, and Onyeka was showing Wani how to build her tight or something like that. That relationship wasn't forced. At some point, there were three of them working together. Wani, Ndi, and Onyeka, until Sean came into the picture. And meanwhile, Onyeka, I know Onyeka is everyone's girl. She's everywhere, though. You understand, that one is there. But she still managed to have built a little bond between she and that twins. I no one put matter for the matter. I be Pearl say she no one put matter. She you understand? Onyeka, Victoria, and Cassia, I love the three of them. Let them just settle their differences. For me, there's even no differences. I just feel that it was just, I don't know, probably it was a misunderstanding because Onyeka was explaining something to Ndi after the whole scenario, that Nelly, they were having a conversation about this person has given birth or something like that. I see they were playing a game of tell two truths and one lie or something like that. I don't know if you know that game where they will say tell how many truths and say how many lies, those kind of games. Okay, so they now said that that they were talking about someone now said that she has given birth, this among her game, among the her truth and lies. So Nelly came and was telling Onyeka that, or Onyeka said she heard or something like that. Nelly told her about someone that has given birth and the person still looks good. So Onyeka thought it was Cassia they were talking about. So Onyeka was like, wow, you look good, oh, look at you, well shaped even after having a child. You understand? Yes. So what happened tonight? The production just wanted to vindicate Onyeka and villainize Cassia. You think so? This thing since last week, people were already talking about what Cassia said based on assumption. Even on my live stream, I think I discussed that. I said Onyeka told her husband, Cassia told her husband a different thing, and she's going to tell Big Brother a different thing in her diary room. Like throughout this week, do you know Kelly Ray kept like saying some kind of things that kept like, I don't know, will I use the word? He was saying some things that he wouldn't have said on a normal day about Onyeka. You know, he kept, when his diary room, he would keep like saying some kind of things about Onyeka. She's this, she's that. Dorcas, wait, let's get to that point. Ebuka was so unprofessional tonight. I was embarrassed. I wasn't embarrassed. I was proud of Ebuka. Calm down. Okay, when the narrative of Nelly stealing Chinwe's jewelry was hanging around, the day that Ebuka cleared it, was he unprofessional? Because that narrative moved about for almost 2 weeks. We were not clear. We were not sure of what it was. Ebuka was one that came and cleared the air for us, even before these people were evicted and they went on their media round and clarified things to us. That day, thank you, Pearl. I wasn't embarrassed. That's what I'm trying to give Dorcas an example. The day Ebuka cleared that jewelry theft thing between Nelly and Chinwe, was he unprofessional? Because there was a lot of misunderstanding for people that didn't watch that conversation. And that conversation to me didn't even hold any water. It was just a careless conversation because Cassia and Onyeka are not like cool like that. But somehow Cassia went to meet her and she just loosened up. Do you understand? She just loosened up and was telling her that, just talking about that she wished. So that week, of course, since Kelly and Ray and Cassia entered their house, they've always been up for nomination. So as usual, Cassia was up for nomination. So Onyeka was saying that at least I think that period was even Shantoria that was even head of house, if I'm not mistaken, right? If I can remember clearly. Now, Onyeka was not saying that the good thing is that you and Victoria tend to have a good relationship, right? So since Victoria is not up, her fans might vote for you for the sake of the friendship between you and Victoria. I think that was where now Cassia got it in her head that, okay, which means Onyeka is friends with the twins too for the sake of votes. Because Onyeka, and there was something Cassia said that Onyeka was being too strategic. Come on, Dorcas, you guys should call a spade now. See, when it has nothing to do with villainizing Cassia and Victoria. It has nothing to do with that. It had everything to just do with clearing the air. So when Onyeka made that statement of, you and Victoria have built a certain level of relationship, and the good thing is that Victoria is not up, so her fans will have the tendency of voting for you. I didn't even mention Victoria. Okay, but you were saying, what did you say? You said just vindicated Onyeka and villainized Cassia. Okay. I thought and villainized Cassia. To me, I didn't see it that way. Cassia said something, and don't forget, Cassia said it to her husband, which I'm suspecting that was what the guy was murmuring to her. He was like, but you said Onyeka said, I didn't really hear what he was saying because he was talking. Oh yes, he was talking over Ebuka. I didn't really hear what he was saying. Okay. Dorcas is saying that this is nothing of such, clearing what Ebuka smiles with every other housemate while asking them questions. He was too strict today. He was so strict today. He didn't even give her the chance to express herself. Okay. You saw it in that light. You know, the thing is that it's not like he didn't give her time. Don't forget that this is a live show and they have a time limit, right? Good. Now, Cassia was now trying to be like, tell a story. Like, you know, she wasn't answering the question spot on. She was trying to travel back, you know, memory lane. You get, which I don't know if she was confused or something. Yeah, Bella is laughing. I don't know if she was confused or something, right? It was a pretty much straightforward question. Did Onyeka tell you she's using the twins? It was no. It was from our conversation. I thought. And that was why I think when she even first said that, I thought her husband looked at her and was like, you thought? Because Cassia gave the impression that Onyeka told her she was using the twins. And Onyeka said she didn't say such thing. She didn't say anything like that. It's just like now, I'll say, Dorcas, you have a lot of followers. Let me be following you so that some of your followers too can follow me. Like we as content creators, we do that a lot. You understand? We do collaboration with big YouTubers so that some of their subscribers will also come and subscribe to us and build our channel. Is anything wrong with that? Yes, she wasn't going straight to the point and she was acting like she didn't understand the question. She was acting like she didn't understand the question. Do you understand? She was not, I don't know for her. I don't know. I can't tell what exactly happened to Cassia at that moment. Because it was pretty much a straight question that Big Brother had asked her within the week. That did Onyeka tell you that she's using the twins? You know, she's using her friendship between her and the twins are for her selfish benefit. She now told Big Brother no, that she concluded from their conversation. So the same question that Big Brother asked her is the same question that Ebuka was asking her, and she was finding it difficult to answer. Onyeka was feeling undeservedly royal. Don't mind her. Ebuka was sounding like he's an Onyeka fan. Everyone even saying that on social media. Don't worry, next you get Ebuka call for Onyeka, all of them go shock. No worry yourself, not do day. No be Ebuka again. So I felt that was why he did not give her a chance to express herself. Exactly, Pearl. It was the same question that Big Brother asked her. Did Onyeka tell you she's using the twins? And she said no, that she concluded from her conversation with Onyeka. So which means it is her own conclusion, not what Onyeka said to her. That was the same question Big Brother answered her. And that day she answered Big Brother smoothly. She answered him smoothly. So what was it today now that Ebuka was asking her that she could not answer? But yes, she was lying. Ebuka made it seem like Cassia was lying. But Ebuka was lying. He perplexed her ego. And Cassia is not too bold enough talking to Ebuka, so he saw the medium to finish her. She's not bold enough to talk to Ebuka, but she's bold enough to talk to the international cameras that this is what Onyeka said. No, now, why are you guys talking like that now? Let's call a spade a spade. We are part of those that say Onyeka does not have filter in her mouth. Onyeka talks anyhow. Onyeka does not control her tongue. But why is it that when Cassia lied? See, I don't know what she. Okay, it's just like now, Dorcas, as you came here now, and maybe you said something, right? And then I took it, and in my own head, I decided to create my own theory and go and narrate it to someone else. I lied now because you didn't tell me that thing. That is me lying. I don't know, Dorcas, how you guys see these things, but to me, what she said. Okay, which name are we going to give it? We'll give it misunderstanding, or we'll call it she thought wrong. Okay, let's use the word she thought wrong. Maybe lying is too strong, Abby. Okay, she thought wrong. I was also pissed. Cassia wasn't being straightforward. Yes, she was giving unnecessary explanation. Thank you, Dorcas. Thank you. So that is it. I said last week, if you were here at one of my live streams, I was like, Ebuka, take note to Cassia. Onyeka never told Cassia that thing. I was talking about Ebuka's approach to the situation. Okay, well, okay. If you say so. He was strict. He was in his strict books today. Maybe Ebuka was in a bad mood as well. Maybe he was in a bad mood. And honestly speaking, well, I'm not going to speak for Ebuka, but let me speak. I'm Cassia fan, but let's call it spade a spade. Thank you, Pearl. And you know the part that got me. I have nothing to against Cassia. Cassia is a beautiful human being, from what I've seen so far, very talented. But now, for me, I wasn't happy with her assumptions, and she capitalized on that assumption to also will I use the word brainwash Victoria, and was now trying to spread that message around the house, to a point that, to me, I don't know, people should correct me if I'm wrong. To me, I started noticing the twins were even shifting away from Onyeka somehow. They were even shifting away from Onyeka somehow. I think they had a conversation too, as usual, the three of them, family member, that's the twins and Sean. I think they were talking about something like, Onyeka said we have fans outside. Like, they can't even feel their self. They can't feel their self. Thank you. She made herself look stupid. Thank you. Now, do you know that the same face, I don't know whether you and I saw the same thing, but somehow that extension of Cassia stretched to Ozzy, where Ebuka told Ozzy that you didn't do anything, building a narrative that tomorrow you will come and be denying it. The girl said she wanted to kiss you, and you didn't make any effort to resist the kiss. What if the kiss had happened? What if the kiss had happened? Then when they now sit you down and say, see what you did, and say, no, they're lying on your head. Yes, they shifted from her. Even in the night party, a lot of people didn't want to dance with her. Yes. Yeah, actually, you notice it too, Dorcas. Onyeka, 70% of the time, danced on her own. She was literally one going to look for people to dance with. Yes, now you understand. Honestly, that fight, do you know, but Onyeka would have ended up being in a situation like Sisi, like I think Sisi did double wahala. She would have ended up being like Sisi, because everybody now drifted away from her. It's like Onyeka now was looking like trouble. What did Ozzy say to her? Ozzy said that he went to meet Victoria because he felt Victoria was the weak person. Now it means he's already villainifying Onyeka low key. Yes, so Mira, baby, Mira. I don't say no verse for me finish, but no verse, forgive me, I beg you. Yeah? How you did now, Mira? You know, the MTN blocked my line. You understand? So the thing scatter my head. I could not even have access to the internet and all of that. Yes. But I now went to do the name something. How far now? You can call me now, Mira. Call me. Call me on my phone. You hear, Mira? Call me. No verse for your sister, yeah? No verse. You get Dorcas. So is it that thing that happened? Is it nice? It's not nice. Not everybody. It's not everybody that is as strong as Sisi. You know, Sisi was a one-man gang. In as much as everybody turned against her, but she didn't care. You understand? Okay, thank you, Mira. Thank you. In as much as no people stayed away from her, but babe, guess what? Babe, no care. She still carried herself to the end. But Onyeka, I don't think, forget Onyeka. Onyeka is soft. See Onyeka small thing, he go be like say she dey cut onions. All tears don't come out from her eyes. And that was everybody, like, that was why today's question. See, people should not say Ebuka was unprofessional. Ebuka had to set everything straight. Do you understand? Because everybody turned against Onyeka. See what happened after that quarrel of that Friday, after that wager. Next thing, someone like Tofa that I'm looking at him like one innocent boy, went and was hailing Cassia. Yes, Onyeka is fighting because of a man. So it's not fair. See, it's a game. You understand? Yes, in as much as people are saying that Onyeka is using people in her game, but it's not as if she's using people in her game to hurt them. Do you understand? It's just, even let's say in human, like in real life now, there's how your neighbor will enter you. You know, you get people where God give them that talent of they go enter person. Do you understand? So Onyeka has that talent of coming close to you. So it's left for you to build your boundaries with Onyeka. If you don't want her to come close to you, no wahala. You can build a wall quickly. Do you understand? So for people to be welcoming her in, did she force them? People that nominated Virtual will watch her from outside. Look at Ben and Chizoba. It's just preamble. Yeah. Exactly. That was not. But and Ben too nominated Victoria. Where is that my notes? Ben too nominated. It's true. Chizoba too. They will watch her from outside. She will do them. Boo. Watch me from outside. When she hugs them now. Yeah, Onyeka doesn't have anybody in the house. I just wish she would stop talking to Ozzy. Thank you. Onyeka does not have, and that fight that happened in the house. See, what thing they for do Onyeka? Onyeka for do voluntary exit. No, she hugged Chizoba. No, she hugged. Watch my video. Watch my Dorcas. What's the video I dropped? I dropped a video immediately after the live nomination. No, she hugged Chizoba. You will see it in that my video. She hugged Chizoba. The only thing be say she be be this girl no cry. That girl na coconut head though. She no even cry. She no even cry. I said now, Nyeka. She hugged her. She hugged her. Go and watch that my video. You see a short clip. You know, I'm being careful with this big brother them their clip because you know they had them na. They'll wire you copyright strike. Yes, I'm glad her mental health was. I don't know what people. I don't get it. This season, even Ebuka made a certain statement that I normally make here. People are saying you people want gbas but people are voting for people that don't give you gbas to win the money. People are waiting. Don't want gbas but people are very strange. People are not. Nah. Wow. She no just cry, but she hugged her. Yes, that's what I'm telling Dorcas. I said let her watch my video because I dropped a video. You can go and watch it. I dropped the video immediately after the nomination. I made a video about the nomination, the live eviction. I had a short video. You know, I'm careful with their clips. I had a short clip. You will see where Onyeka was actually hugging this thing. Mira, people are saying that he I don't know. He gave me joy. Ebuka gave me joy this night. It's not only you, Mira, that Ebuka gave joy. He cleared the air, just the same way he cleared the air between Nelly and Chinwe about that jewelry theft. Because this camera crew of this year, they try. Because that night, I just saw where Nelly was telling Chinwe sorry. So it now looked like through she stole Chinwe's jewelry, and then Chinwe caught her, and then she's telling Chinwe sorry. So the whole thing kept going back and forth, and their conversations were incomplete. So we could not place our hand on, did Nelly steal the jewelry? How did the jewelry end up inside Nelly's laundry bag? Do you understand? Even Suj could not even defend Nelly at that time. Because when Chinwe was saying, hey, shouting Anini and all of that, even Such could not defend it because he just said Nelly gave him the jewelry box to come and keep it in the house in case the owners are still in the house, because at some point she thought it was Ndi Nne that owned it, because she said inside the jewelry box they wrote Precious, and mind you, nobody in the house bears the name Precious. Sure, you understand? So even Suj himself could not even defend his girl at that time when Chinwe was, So the next thing we just saw Nelly going to tell Chinwe sorry. So it was confusing. Now it was Ebuka that now helped us clear the air, that even led to Rhuthee telling Chinwe that she was one that put that jewelry box inside Nelly's laundry bag. You get? So we need to clear the air so that people will not carry narrative. Why do you think that in today we're so worried about what actually happened between Ndi and Ben? Till today they did not clear that air. Is that also a question mark for all of us? It's a question mark. We're not seeing a lot of things. For me, if you ask me, what they're showing us in that house is like 40%. 60% of the things that are happening in that house, we're not seeing it. We're not seeing it. If not for Ebuka, if not what Ebuka did with Nelly case, yes, they would have labeled her a thief by now. And low-key, people have started looking at her like, oh, Nelly, you stole jewelry. You understand? I know, trust Chinwe at that time. Chinwe was a drama queen. So Chinwe could talk about that thing the whole day. You understand? Even to a point that Chinwe was will I say, transferring the hatred that she developed, or let me not use the word hatred, let me say the dislike that she developed for Nelly. She started transferring to Zion, because even Zion one time like that sat down with Chinwe and they were saying some nasty things about Nelly, which was what Cassia almost did, or even actually did, if not until today that Ebuka cleared the air. She told her husband that Onyeka told her that she was using the twins. Yes, the camera crew, they are not trying, Dorcas. They are not, don't get it. They are not trying at all. I don't know. So the conversation, sometimes I find it even very difficult to come and make videos. That's why sometimes I prefer the live stream. Okay, let's be interactive, because you can easily make mistake. Like I remember there was a video I even made. The video is even doing very well. It has over 2,000 views. Now it's doing very well, but I made a mistake in that video. But I think the following video, I think I sort of corrected it. Now that love triangle I was talking about, I involved Michky. Now the love triangle between Nelly, Suj, Mayor, and Rhuthee. Do you know I mistakenly added Michky inside the love whatever, because the day Rhuthee and Chinwe were discussing that issue, in as much as the camera just pounced on them, we didn't hear the genesis of the conversation. The camera was not showing us Michky. Michky was playing table tennis that day, and the camera was showing us Michky. It wasn't even showing us Suj. It wasn't even showing us Mayor. So I thought that they were talking about Michky. And these girls were not really calling names. All right, Mira, thank you so much. All right, oh yeah, now best of luck, okay? Best of luck. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you, I appreciate. Good, thank you so much. Good night. Yeah, so I even made the mistake by adding Michky inside the love zone, not knowing that he wasn't part of it. So this camera crew sometimes they are making this Big Brother very difficult to analyze. That was why there was a live stream I also said that we've been calling Onyeka delusional, but there are some things that Onyeka is not really delusional like that. Do you understand? Okay, now what will you people say now today when the kiss thing happened? And so Onyeka was correct all along that Victoria likes Ozzy, because people say that when someone has alcohol in their system, that is when they say the truth the most. So Victoria saying that she wanted to kiss Ozzy could still mean two things. Could still mean that she was trying to pepper Onyeka yesterday, but if she claimed that she was tipsy, yeah, but they didn't kiss. Yes, I know they didn't. Yeah, I know. Nah, my eye was on top like this. I was, if I had sleep, wanted to enter my eye, but I was opening it by force. I said, no, I can't sleep on this kind of content. They didn't. I know they didn't. At some point, he stylishly shifted. You understand? They didn't. I know they didn't. So I was like, is Victoria trying to spite Onyeka, or through her true feelings is coming out? Because people say that when there's alcohol in the system that the truth comes out. So could it be that she has been fantasizing? And I don't know, there was something I saw this on today, I don't know, randomly online. People were saying that Victoria is calling Ozzy in her sleep. I said, nah, you don't reach like that. Or were they just joking? They were saying that Victoria is calling Ozzy in her sleep. People are lose guard camera crew. I'm telling you, the camera crew, they lose guard, my sister. It's like they are learning work. I don't know. Or probably, I don't know, Sha. The other day I was saying something like, or is it because they restructured the design of the house? Could it be that they are not yet familiar with it? Maybe they are used to the old design. Could it be that? But I don't think so. Upstairs is upstairs, downstairs is downstairs, and there are cameras everywhere. So what is happening? I don't understand. Sometimes they will leave sweet conversation. I'm even surprised. But Dorcas, should they say that when you see a true nature of someone when the person has alcohol in their system, the alcohol gives them the guts. So could it be that Victoria has been fantasizing kissing Ozzy's lips, but she had not had the guts to do that, not until yesterday that she had some alcohol in her system. So she had the guts. Because I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't take alcohol, so I don't know how it works. But people that do take say that it brings out that it takes away fear from you, meaning that if maybe you were scared of something, that's why some people, when they want to go and fight, they go and take all those things to charge their brain, and then they'll enter road and go and fight, because without that, when they are sober, they can't do that. So that alcohol and whatever gives them guts. So could it be that Victoria, Bella, thank you, baby girl, could it be that Victoria had been fantasizing, but she didn't have the guts? So yesterday, when she had alcohol in her system, she had the guts. So for you people to say she didn't kiss, yes, it's like she has been wanting to kiss Ozzy, but she has not had the guts to do that. So yesterday, she took a little bit extra than normal that her system can take, and she was daring. If you see yesterday, she was just laughing. She was just, I don't know. There was this feminine side of her that came out, and I was liking it. She was just, and she was just, lie down his chest. In fact, I think she wanted to enter his stomach safe. So for people to be saying she was intoxicated is not an excuse. Please, you should stop giving that excuse of she was intoxicated. This kind of excuse that some wayward people we end up going the extra mile, the 9 mile, and say I was intoxicated. You were intoxicated. Does it change the fact that something happened? So for me, I feel that the alcohol brought out the guts in her. It brought out what Victoria has been hiding. That girl, like I said, she's just like an onions ball. When you peel one, you see another one. You peel another one, you peel another one. So it's possible that she has been suppressing that fantasy in her. She has been suppressing it. So yesterday, with some what is the name of what they drank yesterday? When the thing charged the head, she now had the guts. Because I was surprised. Like, it was remaining like this. I was like, Vicky, baby, what happened to you? Is this what has been in the heart? Suddenly the mouth is speaking it with a little bit of Doctor said I rebuke it for her. She will never flop. baby girl, you cannot rebuke what you cannot control. Like, because at this point, because that is there, I was even saying, is Victoria doing this thing to spite Onyeka? But I now noticed that she was a little bit, she was a little bit tipsy, but she knew what she was doing. Because don't forget, even in that state, what she and Cassia said, that they said we're boring, but we're not fake. So is that a statement of someone that is fully intoxicated? They might, yeah, they have alcohol in their system, they might be losing control, but it doesn't mean that they've lost their mind. You understand what I'm saying? They might be losing control of themselves, but it doesn't mean that they've lost their mind. Because in that state, they were still talking, they were still being sarcastic towards the quarrel that they had in the house. And the irony of the whole thing was that these two girls actually did a good job of turning everybody against Onyeka, even Ozzy. Because Sean was the only person that openly was siding Onyeka. So when he went and was it's not even fantasy. You usually sense when people are strategic, but you are not saying that Victoria was intentionally flirting with him. Okay, if she was not intentionally flirting with him, what was she doing, Dorcas? They know what they are doing, Pearl. If she was not intentionally flirting with him, what was she doing? Let me understand. But is it not Victoria that was there? Or are you saying that after taking alcohol, a clone of Victoria now suddenly came up? Yes, alcohol just made them bold. The way people are talking, people talk sometimes like the person that takes alcohol is different from the real person. Okay, as I'm talking to you now, God forbid, I go and maybe take alcohol and then I now start misbehaving. Is it not still me? If I fall my hand, if I come up cloth naked myself, no be me still disgrace myself. Is it not me? See, accountability is difficult too, but it saves you a lot. Do you understand? Because for me, people that run away from accountability, I sometimes label them cowards. Own it with your full chest. If you cannot take alcohol, then don't drink it. If your brain, I didn't see those girls like they were out of their mind. They might have lost a little bit of control, because probably alcohol might push you to do things that you cannot, like on a norm, you will not do. But they actually did it. Yeah, she actually did what she did. So when you're saying that she was intoxicated, she was not intentionally flirting with him. So what was she doing? Yeah. So people now want to blame everything on alcohol. Now get mind though. I said you're not saying that Victoria was doing it intentionally. You are talking about feelings. Okay, so let me understand you, Dorcas. I said you're not saying that Victoria was doing it intentionally. You were talking about feelings. She became bold. So two things, we can low-key still say she has feelings for the boy, or we could just say she was fantasizing about kissing him. Not necessarily that she has feelings for him, but she just wants to kiss him. There's how you say a fine girl or a fine boy, you're like, I might just kiss this person. Not necessarily there is one emotion involved, but there could still be emotion again involved. So when she was even saying something like, hey, Buka, I can't remember. Oh, wow. I was like, woo, I love this, baby. You really, as in we are used to all these things from the previous housemates. They'll say, hey, there was alcohol. The blame of alcohol is too much. But now when BBnaija deprives them of this same alcohol, they will still be crying that BBnaija should give them alcohol. Then when BBnaija gives them alcohol, they will now misbehave and then blame it on alcohol. Now alcohol, they suffer. To me, it's a lame excuse for you to blame your actions on alcohol. It still doesn't change the fact that you did what you did in an intoxicated way, in an intoxicated situation. It was very obvious that she didn't fantasize about kissing him. She was obviously doing it to get to Onyeka. That was what I said, Dorcas, at the beginning. I said two things are involved. It's either she was doing it to spite Onyeka, or maybe she has been fantasizing about it and suddenly alcohol gave her the guts. But me, if you ask me to translate what she did yesterday, she was doing it to spite Onyeka. Me, if you ask me, from what I saw yesterday, she was doing it to spite Onyeka. Because as soon as she and Cassia said, they said we're boring, but we're not fake. Now that was, that was them, still talking about. So when she did that, even yesterday, I was telling my husband that Onyeka is doing this, Victoria is doing this thing to spite Onyeka. That was what I said. It's even online that people are saying, so Victoria had feelings. You understand? And Ozzy, for me, I expected Ozzy to be smarter than, I don't know, Ozzy, I don't get that boy very well. I expected Ozzy to be smarter because I noticed he was surprised yesterday. He was very surprised, but he was trying to push the narrative towards emotions, that Victoria has feelings for him. The thing called the sweet am. It was sweeting him that Victoria has feelings for him. She wanted to even kiss him. Now I think he didn't even see that aspect. And that's the reason, and that's one of the reasons why I like Sean. Sean sees through all those things. Sean will say that she was just. You remember it was Sean that told Mayor that Handy kissed him to get at Rhuthee. It was because Mayor at the beginning was smitten by the kiss that Handy gave him, in as much as later on he was trying to say that she forced it on him. There was nothing like that. He enjoyed it. But where the thing now started having consequences was when Sean said that these girls just used you to spite Rhuthee, and that was when Mayor felt bad. Right? So Ozzy, because Ozzy going to tell his brother that in his head probably Victoria is tripping for him. Okay, Pearl, you said feelings might be involved. I can't say that for sure. Me, what I saw yesterday was Victoria trying to spite Onyeka. Like, okay, let me behave like Cassia. Let me make my own assumption. You should not call me a liar, but let me just make my own assumption the way Cassia made assumption. Now, to me, what I assumed yesterday is she was trying to tell Onyeka that I don't need to go after the guy. The guy will come after me, and I would control him. I would, that kind of thing. No way, that mindset of I would, I will call the shots. I will control this game. If I, that situation of if I want to have him, I will have him. Yes, that you're being daring. If I want to have you ever been challenged by maybe a guy's babe or his wife, and you be like, now so I will show you something. I will take that man away from you. Not necessarily that you have feelings for the man, but you're just trying to win. You're just trying to win a certain fight. I don't know. That is my own assumption. That's why I say let me behave like Cassia. That was my own assumption when I saw Victoria acting that way. It's more like Onyeka, I will show you something. Don't be this man. I know say you get feelings for him. I go do you something. That was the way. That was what me I saw. Even yesterday, I clearly said, "Hey!" I said, Victoria is trying to spite Onyeka. That is what I said. Like even till now, as I'm talking, it's even some people that say, she had feelings for, and unfortunately, well, I won't use the word unfortunately. And the way the situation happened today with Ebuka, that he said, Victoria, that he exposed the fact that Ozzy told OC that Victoria wanted to kiss him. Now, unfortunately, I think most of the housemates saw it as which means Onyeka said the truth. Victoria has feelings for Ozzy. But even like I don't know, Sha, but me as a viewer, I just saw Victoria trying to pepper Onyeka. I wouldn't push that narrative of she has feelings for Ozzy. You understand? Because if you ask me between Onyeka and Victoria, I've said it here before, Onyeka has invested in that relationship. I don't think Vicky has even invested anything, because Ozzy is the one always coming to meet her. Ozzy is the one literally begging her for attention. Ozzy is the one literally begging Victoria for connection. So Onyeka is the one that is hurting because she has invested so much in that relationship. Hi, Olivia. Welcome. Olivia, were you angry with Ebuka? Was Ebuka unprofessional? Was he annoying? What happened, Olivia? Did you watch the live eviction show? Yes, Ozzy wanted to pull a narrative that Victoria was making advances towards him, but it turned against him. God bless you, Dorcas. It turned against him. Now, shame no allowance. Up to now, he never feel look Onyeka for eye. He no feel. Now, Ebuka say, you see the narrative you are building. After now, you will not say, hey, this girl was in your arms. Did you even notice he was stroking her braids? Dorcas, he was stroking her braids yesterday. Did you notice it? Yesterday she was carrying braid. Now it's today that Olivia, annoying. What did annoy you now? You notice he was stroking her braids. You didn't like the way Chizoba and Ben left. He was stroking her braids. So that's the narrative. That was what he did with Onyeka, and he's now successfully trying to do the same with Victoria. And now going to tell his brother. Now, the way he now told the brother is almost like the girl, is just the same thing he did to Onyeka. Is the same thing he's trying to do to Victoria. Like the girl is bringing herself. The girl is throwing herself at him. The girl is trying to kiss him. Yes, Ozzy knows she was tipsy now. Ozzy knows that on a norm, he was enjoying it. Now he'll be wishing that every day Victoria will be tipsy. And did you notice something that he did yesterday and I didn't like? Like, It's not like I took it personal, but that yesterday I think he told her he was going to go and make food for her, right? He asked her if she was going to eat or something like that, that he was going to go and make food for her. Now, do you know he went to the kitchen? I went to sit down. I went and be gisting with Suj. Do you know Ozzy did not make food for that girl? Till last he now told her, let her go upstairs and lie down. That boy did not make food for her. So Ozzy, I don't think Ozzy is just, I don't want to use the word selfish, but Ozzy doesn't love anybody. Ozzy loves only Ozzy. Ozzy loves only Ozzy. Ozzy does not, he doesn't care about anybody. Because when he said he wanted to go and cook for her, I was like, wow, this is nice. You understand? Like, now for me, I felt that, okay, he knows that this girl is a little bit intoxicated. Let him go and cook for her. At least when she eats, she will feel better. You understand? But only for him to go, so it was more like an audio promise. So Onyeka should watch her back. Dorcas, he's a full-time captain. He's a captain of the team, of the players club. That was why yesterday I said now Ozzy will be a very good polygamist because he will treat all of you the same. How I knew she was cheap, so was even slept without taking off. Hey, well, she slept without taking off her makeup. Wow. And nobody helped her to do that. Hi, now wow. Even nobody helped her to do that. Anyway, Cassia too herself too wasn't really in a good place too as well. Nobody helped her to take out the makeup. Ozzy is not okay. Olivia, why do you say Ozzy is not okay? Ozzy loves only Ozzy. Even the Onyeka self, I wish she can stay away from him. Honestly, I wish the two girls say, I wish they can just bury the hatchet. Whatever happened on Friday, it has happened. I wish they can bury the hatchet and become cool with each other. Let me see what he would do. Let me see what he would do when he comes to Onyeka. Let Victoria come and sit down there. She wants to have two wives inside Big Brother house. She wants to have two wives. No problem. We will marry you, the two of us. When Victoria is there, let Onyeka come and sit down there. He go tire for them. Now he go run come out from that triangle. I wish the two girls will just. All right, Bella, thank you so much. Yeah, tomorrow is Monday. All right, thank you. See you later. I really appreciate your presence here. Thank you so much. Good night. I hope you gave the stream a thumbs up. I will give it a thumbs up before you go, please. Thank you so much. Thank you. You get Olivia. I wish those two girls would just, after all, what happened on Friday was not that deep. Besides, if Cassia can go and meet Onyeka and tell her sorry, I like, even, I just feel it's not that deep, right? So I wish Victoria would just pay back, like, because right now Ozzy has offended her. I wish she can pay him back, and the two of them safe, as far as I'm concerned. Let them become friends in that house, even if it's not through friendship, even if it's a strategic friendship, even if it's a fake friendship. At this point is allowed. After all the relationships in Big Brother house is fake. Okay, let them become friends. Anytime Ozzy is with Onyeka, let Victoria come and sit down there, and Onyeka should say hi. Onyeka should also involve her inside the gist. The same thing too. See, when he does that 1, 2, 3, 4 times, Ozzy will get tired. We go say, oh boy, these girls, they want to run him straight. Let them sit there, and what is it that he's discussing with Victoria? Onyeka will sit down there, and Victoria should also be comfortable with Onyeka's presence. If he's also doing his suicide talk with Onyeka, he should also sit down. Victoria should also come and sit down there. Let all of them discuss. One big family. Let them be like Sean and Ndi and Wanina. Yeah? Let them be like that. Let them have a small family show. We'll be ready. We'll watch. We'll be willing to watch. Yes, they should pay Ozzy back in his own coin. Yes. Shift, like, oh, come and sit down. Now let us. We are one big family, no problem. Sure, you have created a triangle. Let us stick together. They tell you, I wish they can hear our mind. But Onyeka is too much of a pick me or something. I don't know. Should I use that word pick me, or is too harsh? Onyeka is too, like I said, she has invested so much in that relationship, so she's too smitten. Onyeka and all these kind of friends wey be say them and their boyfriend go get problem, they go swear say they go break up with the boyfriend. Tomorrow you go see them and the boyfriend they lick ice cream for one this thing lounge. So people like Onyeka, they are too emotional. I don't trust them. Helen said that that they can't do that. They are too young to think like that. Okay. If you say so, but forget young here. Those girls they are quite smart. Forget that they see. Well, just like you said, maybe you're using age, but I don't think that age is something that, how can you say they're seeing through him now? If Victoria, which me I'm still suspecting, no, that's why I say you should not call me a liar, but I'm still making my own assumption based on what I watched yesterday. Victoria was only trying to spy Onyeka. She was only trying to spy Onyeka. So I don't, you think for someone to have that mindset to spite somebody, you think that person will not have the mindset to also do the same thing? She's too vulnerable. It's obvious because of whatever benefit she will get from him outside. She should cool down. There are bigger boys outside that will even spend more than with that time, with that body. And that Onyeka's body, I hope you know, is natural. It's not BBL, it's not gas that is inside there. It's human being flesh that is it's not BBL now. Onyeka's body is natural. So she should calm down. I don't know why. Onyeka, you know, I don't know for her. She resembles person with a battle with complex. She resembles person with a battle with inferiority complex. That's why the fact she's fine. Are you serious? Are you serious? So then why is she so crazy about Ozzy like that? For somebody to have dated Odumodu Black. For somebody to have dated Odumodu Black. And so she's so smitten by Ozzy like that. Are you serious? He always posts her and her sister. Wow. She should calm down. She should calm down. She should calm down. I know that outside the house is not easy. She should calm down. It's not that deep. I know it's not, outside the house is not easy, but it's not that deep. It's not that deep. As in, I don't know. You should correct me if I'm wrong. So far that I've been watching Big Brother. The girls in the house, they sort of give the guys this ego boost. You should talk. Since me, I've been watching Big Brother. Number one, when these guys toast them, they say no. They always agree for sheep. Oh, that is it. Now, inside that sheep, they easily allow these guys to disrespect them. Imagine Wani today saying that rudeness is a normal thingy. How can you say rudeness in a relationship is a normal thingy? Is that one? What is that now? Dorcas said I was so disappointed. She's loose guarding. I like her before, but I don't like her anymore. No, Dorcas, like her back. Oh, no. See, there's nothing there. Like her back. She's a human being. She's bound to make mistake. Like her back. Oh, Dorcas, like Onyeka back. I beg, I beg you, Dorcas. Like her back. She's a human being and she's bound to make mistake. Forgive her. See, if you like somebody, you even if the person offend you, you forgive. Love is forgiveness. Love comes with forgiveness. Just forgive her, please. Yeah, please. I'm begging on Onyeka's behalf. I don't fight Onyeka case. I don't tire, but I cannot stop. Waiting, I don't start. I have to finish it. Please don't hate her. She's a human being now. She's also she's not perfect. She's not perfect. See what Cassia do. Does that mean her fans will not still like her? In fact, her fans are not only crazy, they are even insulting, dragging Ebuka because of her. In as much as they know that their favorite also lose guard small. In as much as they know that their favorite lose guarded. But you know, fave is always fave. When you're supporting a football team, even if every day they are losing match, won't you still continue supporting them? You continue supporting them, even though they fall your hand, they lose match every day. You go still they support them. So I beg, and Dorcas, just still create small space in your heart for Onyeka. You know, when you beat a child with a left hand, you use the right hand and drag the child back. Now, beating the child does not mean you hate the child. Dorcas is laughing. Beating the child does not mean you hate the child. Beat Onyeka very well. Beat her, especially that her mouth. Pull that her mouth very well. Beat her very well. But when you finish, you drag her back. No verse. Genuine love don't used to get tired though. Genuine love, Dorcas. If you genuinely loved Onyeka one time in your life, you cannot stop loving her like that. Dorcas, please. Before Cassia's lovers now will come and say, hey, already they attack me, say me I'm an Onyeka lover. I say, chai, I love everybody in the house. It's just that Onyeka is giving me joy. When I watch Onyeka, I have something to look forward to. But the rest, they are so laid back and all of that. Okay, that Friday that Cassia, them and Victoria gingered Onyeka, were people not happy? Me, I was happy. I was like, oh, Victoria. I was happy. I was like, hey, Cassia. I was happy. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, not that I was happy seeing them in Corelli or anything, but no, I just like the fact that that side of them, like Onyeka triggered them to that point where they brought out that side of them that probably till the season ended we wouldn't have seen it. You get? I was glad that Onyeka triggered them to that point. So that is just it basically. This Onyeka, she doesn't have filter in her mouth. Maybe we'll buy filter. Onyeka's filter will reach, it will be all those giant industrial filter we'll buy and put on her mouth. Kai Onyeka. Hey! Hey! Forget. Onyeka, like, is the one popping that show. She's popping, whether people like it or not. People are saying that the show is dry, but people are vouching for people. I don't like her. There's nothing you will tell me to change my mind. She's not a good girl. Hey, what is your definition of good girl, Helen? Helen O.J. Brooks. What is your definition of good girl? You know, when what is her name? When Cassia was saying that Onyeka is too strategic, that statement came out a bit off. You're in a game house. You came to win 100 million and you're saying somebody is too strategic. Cassia, are you for real? So, Helen, look at it as number one is a social experiment. One, that's the way I see. That's why I don't hate anybody and I equally don't love anybody, right? I just like all of them, right? Now, look at it as a social experiment. Okay, and look at it as she's just a human being like any one of us. That's just the thing. Because I don't know Onyeka beyond Big Brother, but I don't see Onyeka as an evil person. She might talk anyhow. A lot of us talk anyhow. Even me, I talk anyhow. Okay, but it doesn't define her character or it doesn't define her personality, because outside the television that we're watching them, we don't know them real life. They might just be acting up all these things. See Wani. That is why I don't even want to talk about Wani issue, because when I open Wani's file, people will hate me. See, it's just because you saw their own on television. Do you understand? There are siblings that treat themselves worst, but they will come outside and be smiling as if there are siblings. It's even inside your own family. Dig very well. Put your eye. There are siblings that treat themselves worst. It's just unfortunate that their own, we are seeing it on the screen, and that's why we're complaining. You understand? Now, even the way Wani is over loving Sean, there are girls that way they do mumu love like that. You understand? But Wani's own, we're complaining because we're seeing it. You understand? So to me, I feel that we should just give these housemates some benefit of doubt. Number one is a game house, right? Is a game house. Number two, they must have a strategy in a game house. Number three, you don't know them beyond what they are showing us on television. So there is really no need. You understand? There is really no need to, yeah, if Cassia comes out, I don't know. Well, her husband is trying, so he might be a support system. But Cassia, we need, like, will I say, an image consultant. But I'm not saying she does not have a good look, right? But she will need an image consultant that will, like, kind of groom her. You understand? This celebrity thing, it comes unexpected. So a lot of people do not know how to manage it. Like, I remember Nina. I don't know if you remember Miracle and that one double wahala. Miracle was one that won double wahala. Now Nina, that girl, when she came out, she was talking anyhow. Yes, we did it. Yes, we did. But I think after a while, I think they sort of straightened her, and her remaining interviews now became a little bit more professional. Sure, you understand? So I think Cassia too, let's just give her that that space too. You understand? If today you to Dorcas, you're a private person today, tomorrow when you become a celebrity, you don't know how you're going to take stardom. You don't know how you're going to take stardom at all. Trust me, you don't know how it will come to you. Because just because you're a celebrity does not mean you do not have your own personal demons that you're battling with. She understand? Like, I remember some celebrities will tell you that when fans walk up to them to take pictures or sign autograph, that they might be in a bad mood, but you're forced to. That thing is traumatizing. Is emotionally draining. Do you understand? So that side of her, yes, might be one or two, but I don't think it's that deep. There's nothing there. That's why she made herself look stupid. Yes, if it was Wani that Ebuka asked Cassia's question, she would have outsmarted, and which she did. Wani did. Because in as much as the answer that Sean gave was embarrassing, but you know, Wani covered up. Wani covered up the whole thing. It was embarrassing. And even the situation of she saying that she's lucky she has a respectful man, a respectful indeed. You know, when he said that, she felt somehow, but she still owned up her shit. You understand? In as much as she still shot herself on the leg, though, by saying that rudeness is normal. Sure, you understand? So, you know, one is still played around. One is did not allow herself to get, will I say, to be treated the way Cassia was treated. You get. Yes, you're correct. And if you notice, Kelly wished that he could jump in and answer that question for his wife. Honestly, that guy really loves that woman. See, when she was even saying that she was going to go and apologize to Onyeka, and she said this, you know, he was saying something like, that he also said it. You know, he was not trying to take the blame for himself. I was like, this is, men should, Nigerian men should come and learn how they are loving wife from Kelly Ray. Do you know, he was not saying that I also said that. Do you know, he was also trying to take part of the blame. I was like, oh, this is so sweet. This kind of people still there. This kind of men still there. He was literally trying to, low-key, he was trying to take some of the blame by saying that, yeah, he also said the same thing. He also said the same thing. Do you know, there was no need of outsmarting Ebuka. Do you understand? There was really no need of outsmarting Ebuka. The same question that Ebuka asked her was the same question that Big Brother asked her in the diary room. That was within the week. He asked her, did Onyeka tell you that she was using the twins? She now said no, that she made that conclusion from their conversation. She said it. There was even no need of any outsmarting. It was just about saying it the way it is. I was the one that made conclusions. I know what I was telling people here, that yesterday I made the conclusion that Victoria was only trying to spite Onyeka by being cozy with Ozzy, even in as much as some people are saying she has feelings for him. But me, I will not lie to you, I didn't see feelings yesterday. What I saw was someone that was just trying to get back at Onyeka, to hurt Onyeka. Do you understand? But some people will say no, is the contrary. She had feelings for him and all of that, right? Now is my assumption. Do you understand? I might be wrong, I might be right. And if I'm wrong now, which means some people will say I'm lying. Do you understand? Not Victoria, your girl answered the thing. She read the manual very well. No, Victoria, she said she couldn't remember because she was tipsy. I'm like, yes, we are used to this kind of language. We can permit this one. We can permit this one as well. But Cassia could not use that same line, because whatever Cassia said, she didn't say it under the influence. Yeah, she didn't say it under the influence. So she cannot really, there was even no need of outsmarting Ebuka. It was just for her to say it as it is. It was based on my conversation with Onyeka. I concluded. And you know, if she had said it, no one will even hold her accountable. Do you know why I say no one will hold her accountable? To start with, she doesn't know Onyeka from anywhere. So if she assumes things, it's okay. Do you understand? It's just like maybe the day me and Olivia will meet face to face and have a conversation, I would assume things, right? Because I don't know her. But gradually, with time, when I begin to know her, I will now straighten up. Cassia doesn't know Victoria. Cassia doesn't know Onyeka. So that her assumption, for me, doesn't put her at a disadvantage. She was one that put herself at a disadvantage. There was nothing wrong with her saying, I thought. Because you don't know Onyeka. So obviously it's only okay for you to try to draw conclusions by what she said to you. That's why there is this popular saying of first impression matters. Do you understand? First impression matters. When you come out as a rude person, people will call you rude, and they are not wrong for calling you rude, because at that moment you were rude. You understand? If you come out as a very peaceful person, people will say, ah, this person is peaceful or is kind. Because at that moment, you showed them that side of you. Right? You get what I'm trying to say to you? So, if Cassia said she made that conclusion from the conversation she had with Onyeka, to me, there was nothing wrong with that because she didn't know Onyeka. Onyeka is not her friend. Till today, Onyeka is not her person. Onyeka is not someone that Cassia will sit down and say she wants to. Nothing. Like as Onyeka even said, that it was even during that speed dating that they sort of bonded. But before then, nothing. Ebuka just wanted to vindicate Onyeka for real. He just wanted to clear the air for Onyeka. He wanted the housemate to not see Onyeka as a bad person. Why didn't he ask other questions? And there was nothing wrong with that. See, let me tell you something. These people are all contestants and they have a fair chance to the game. Nobody should bully another person. Why do you think Ileba won last year? It's not because we, the viewers, as concluded that she was being bullied, and for that reason we must give her that money. So it was okay for what Ebuka did because Cassia did not only villainify Onyeka, she now turned the house indirectly against Onyeka. I know this house, there are a bunch of fake people. They are just forming love and likes, but in reality there's no genuine love and likes among those people. If you ask me, from what I'm still seeing again, from what I'm seeing, I might not know if it's genuine, but from what I'm seeing as the viewer. So to me, there's nothing wrong with that. The same way he cleared Onyeka, that was the same way he cleared Nelly. Please, people should stop picking things that the same way. Everyone has a fair chance. So then Ebuka too should have not cleared Nelly's name too now. By now, we would have still be calling Nelly thief, that she stole Chinwe's jewelry. Do you understand? So Ebuka only gave Onyeka a fair fighting chance because Onyeka became at a disadvantage. Even the so-called Ozzy that is supposed to be her best friend in the house turned against her low-key. Because the way he spoke to her was not nice, and telling her to her face that he went to meet Victoria because Victoria was the weak person. What kind of statement is that? And imagine when even Sean came and was trying to narrate something to him, he said he knows Onyeka, Onyeka is this and that. Why? Just because Onyeka is a ras, doesn't mean that she will always be at fault. You understand? Doesn't mean that we should give her that stigma that she does not. She didn't say anything like that. So please, they should clear the air. Is allowed. This is mainstream media. This is something that we are watching. My sister, Nelly's own is different from this. I beg. Nelly's situation was supposed to be addressed. It's not necessary. Now, Onyeka's own too is supposed to be addressed because who would have addressed it if not Ebuka? Who else would have addressed it if not Ebuka? Who? Because a lot of viewers, a lot of fans actually thought Onyeka said she was using the twins. A lot of people thought that way. I'm still standing on this. Why did Ebuka see it necessary to ask a question about the kiss? He just wanted to prove Onyeka right. That is fact. Look, let me tell you something. Dorcas, if I point one finger at you, four, sorry, we have 5 fingers. If I point this one to you, 4 is pointing back at me. So the ones pointing back at me is even more than the one I'm pointing to you. Victoria did what she did as a way to spite Onyeka. So when it comes back to bite her in the ass, why are you people complaining? When she was doing that thing, what was she thinking? See, let me tell you something about trying to spite people. You have to be very careful. Because in the bid of trying to spite people, you might end up hurting yourself. Dorcas, let me give you a quick example. For instance, you broke up with your boyfriend and you went to sleep with his friend out of anger just to hurt him back. When everything comes back to the open, will you say that they disgraced you, or will you say that? What would you say, Dorcas? You messed up. By trying to spite your boyfriend, you went to sleep with his friend. You messed up. There's nothing like covering up there for you. You messed up. At that moment, you knew you were messing up. You were literally destroying yourself. But because of the anger that you had inside of you, you didn't mind destroying yourself in order to hurt your boyfriend. Now, that was what Victoria did yesterday. Victoria did not mind throwing herself under the bus just to hurt Onyeka yesterday. So what are people saying when Ebuka said what he said today? She should chest it now. She should chest it. She didn't mind throwing herself under the bus because what Victoria did yesterday, I wasn't happy. I'll not even lie to you. I wasn't happy with what Victoria did yesterday. Okay? For her, not that I was like, babe, you're too big for this. You have kept a standard where this boy has been the one coming after you. So why stoop so low today to now throw yourself at him? And you were doing that just to spite Onyeka. So Ebuka coming out to say what he said, there's nothing wrong with that. She did what she did, so she should own up. She should take it like that. Why are people treating Victoria with kids' glove? She came in there to win 100 million. So why are people treating her like one egg, like one? No, Victoria is not fragile. For Victoria to enter that house and be in that house till 7th week, entering 8th week, Victoria is not a weak girl. She's not a weakling. She's a smooth operator. Have you guys heard that thing? Smooth operator. So you people should stop what you're doing, please. Stop it. She did the crime, so she should do the time. She no do am. Intoxicated or without alcohol or without alcohol, it happened, and it was Victoria. It was her life and direct. It was not her clone. So she should take it. Why you guys, if you people love her so much and you want to cover her flaws, Ebuka doesn't care. He is giving all of these contestants a fair fighting chance. How na they talk like that now? She do am, abi she no do am. She do am, abi she no do am. She tried kissing Ozzy yesterday. She said she wanted to kiss him yesterday. Abi she no do am. She said he came from a random place. Okay, no wahala. But as random as it is, now so she collect random this thing now. When I didn't talk like that, me, I was not happy with what Victoria did yesterday. I was like, babe, you had a standard. This boy was the one coming for you. This boy was the one investing in you. Leave him like that. Leave him like that. You can't go there throw yourself at this guy just because you're trying to spite Onyeka. What for? So he end her the straight bullet she received today. Now why wanna the verse? She do am. Abi she no do am. Eh? If Onyeka mess up like this, when I know say this, what if I like Onyeka, I no go hide them. I like Onyeka. I will come and say, Onyeka, you no try. You get what Onyeka they do with the verse me, I no go lie for you. And they come here talk and say, Onyeka, I no like what Onyeka do. But it doesn't mean that it takes away the love that I have for her. I still love her. I don't know Onyeka from anywhere, but the girl has won my heart. Do you understand? The same thing too with Victoria did what Onyeka is obviously production favorite. No, because this girl was supposed to be interrogated too. For what? What was Onyeka was supposed to be interrogated for? What was she interrogated about? What was she supposed to be interrogated about? Onyeka said she never told Cassia she was using the twins. So what are you interrogating her for? And Onyeka assumed that Victoria liked Ozzy. That's why she went to wear short skirts. And Victoria yesterday was not trying to kiss Ozzy. I don't understand. What does kiss mean to you people first? Let me understand. As well as Victoria also and Cassia also said a lot of things. Everybody said a lot of things. Even today, Onyeka still said a lot of things. She still said a lot of things. Abi, you did not hear what she was telling Handy, that these people were working overtime, that she knew that Cassia is a wicked and heartless. Those things too, Onyeka. But last Cassia still came and told her sorry. See, like I always say, anger is an emotion. And that's why some people will tell you that when you're angry, you're a mad person, right? People that commit devastating offenses when they are angry, they end up regretting it when the anger don't clear. So anger is something, that's why they always say you control your anger, because you might say things that you will regret. You understand? And words are cheap. When they come out of your mouth, you cannot collect them, you cannot swallow them back, you cannot collect it and swallow it back. It has come out. Do you understand? And there's nothing you can do about it. And that's why there's something we call damage control. Everyone said what they said. Some of Victoria fans said that Victoria washed Onyeka. They finished Onyeka. They gave Onyeka back to back. So what are people saying about those current language that Victoria threw at Onyeka? Is okay. It's very okay that it's coming from Onyeka. So it's coming from Victoria. So it's very okay. Olivia, what did Ozzy do? You see, I'm gonna want blame Ozzy for what Victoria do. What did Ozzy do now? Ozzy was just being Ozzy. Ozzy will throw anybody under the bus. Ozzy was just that's what I tell people, when somebody shows you who they are, believe them. Just the way Sean is showing Wani who he is, but Wani is refusing to believe him. Love now they blind her. Ozzy was just being Ozzy. We already know Ozzy is a selfish person. She knew she was tipsy, but did it change the fact that she tried to kiss Ozzy? Okay, wait. She was not the only tipsy person in that house, but why was she the only person trying to kiss Ozzy? Cassia was sitting near Osia Bihu. Why did she try kissing him? See her husband standing there too. Why did she try kissing Kelly? When I need to talk like that now. Alcohol makes people bold. Is what is in what she wanted to, maybe what she has been thinking of doing when she was sober. Now alcohol was one that gave her the guts. Do you understand? Alcohol. So some people are using tipsy. So wait, when did alcohol become the instrument of running away from accountability. They were having a conversation. They were facing each other. It was mutual. Good. I think I like this one better. I like this your statement better, Dorcas. It was a mutual. Thank you. And if you watched it yesterday, Dorcas, do you notice that he was stroking her hair? He was playing with her hair. Did you notice it? Thank you, Dorcas. Thank you. Abba, now you're talking. Abba, say what you saw. Don't let us say what you saw. You get? Say it as you saw it. Thank you. And that was what Ebuka said to him. You don't start oh. You don't start oh. You have started returning this girl's energy. After now, you will say you did not partake in it. You did not partake in it. The same kiss situation between him and Onyeka is the same kiss situation that also happened today again. The boy felt rough. He go say, nah, he won't highlight na kiss. He won't highlight na kiss. He actually was returning the Ozzy was stroking this girl's hair. He embraced her, he held her. What are you not saying? Okay. Olivia said, me, I was watching it. It was so close. At some point, I was scared. Even me. I wanted to even go and do something. I told my husband, please be watching this thing. Please be helping me watch this thing in case they will kiss. I had to go and use the bathroom. I told him to please, he should not remove his eye from that television. He should be watching that television, please. You understand? Even when BBnaija went on commercial, I said, which kind of problem is this? They should do quick and come back. I said, please be watching for me, be watching for me. My husband was even laughing. I said, be watching for me, be watching for me. Do you understand? They were cozy with each other. It didn't look like anybody was forcing himself on any. They were cozy. Ozzy, I repeat myself, Ozzy was stroking her hair. Ozzy was touching her braids. You know, yesterday she was carrying braids. Now today she's losing that braid. Ozzy was stroking her braids. He was even enjoying it. And that's the reason why he ran and went to tell his brother. You know, guys now. Guys will always be guys. Doctor say I was scared though. I didn't like it at all. So why are you now saying that? Because she's tipsy? Because that one is story. You understand? That one is story. Ozzy will paint Victoria black to defend himself. Ozzy will paint anybody black to defend himself. It wasn't cute at all. I didn't want that kiss to happen. And thank God it didn't happen. Because Ozzy is a pathetic liar. Thank you. I'm so happy that kiss did not happen. Even me, I was so happy. Okay, it's Olivia that was saying that she's tipsy. It's Olivia that was saying Victoria was tipsy. Okay, what would you say with him pecking Onyeka on the lips? But he denied it. He said it did not happen. And Onyeka, mommy, I don't know for her. Like I said, she has invested so much in this her relationship with Ozzy. She was also claiming that he didn't touch her lips. He didn't touch her lips. See the day they even pounced on Sean at the gym the other day, that why would Sean say that Ozzy and Onyeka were almost about to lock lips? Zinwe now. That was why Ebuka did not even waste his time. He denied it blatantly. That guy is crazy. That was why Ebuka told him blatantly. He said, you're creating a narrative that you will later come and say they are lying. Why are you? This girl said she was going to look at the way you were cozy and all that. Was it normal? No, as me, I tire. If Ozzy marry now, let's assume he's a married man, and then his wife come and see another girl in his arms, and they are being cozy. He will tell the wife that no, it's not like that. It's not what she saw. Sean said what he said that day. Sean is very blunt. Yes, he stood on business that day. Yes, my sister. And he still stood on business today too by saying that yes, he accepts. Even when he calls him a boyfriend, he accepts. But as far as he's concerned, they are dating unofficially. So indirectly, he's telling Wani that they are not an item. Yes. He said they are dating unofficially. So indirectly, he is telling Wani, well, you're in the relationship alone. I am only enjoying the benefits that comes with the relationship. Like I said earlier, Sean is a taker and Wani is a giver. That's what I see. Unfortunately, and most of the time, these givers, they easily get hurt. All these givers, they easily get hurt. You go give, so that you will not have anything to give again. And him is a taker, so he can never get tired of taking. He will take. When you have nothing to give again, he moves to the next person. Sean. Love is a beautiful thing, but when he's not with the right person, it doesn't look beautiful at all. And so when he's not with the right person, it doesn't look beautiful. Love is a very beautiful thing, but this one I tire. Wani will not still see the red flags. We are so uninterested in their drama. But you know that, Dorcas, when you're in a situation, you will never see that red flags. You don't see yourself. You don't see, if you're not looking at the mirror, right? You don't see yourself. When you act, you don't see yourself. When they play your cassette on television, that's why you see most of these Big Brother housemates, when they play their cassette on television, they will not be looking at each other like, is that me? They will be asking, is that me or is it a clone of me? Because we do not see each other when we behave or misbehave. We do not see each other. Wani is not seeing herself. Her sister has seen her. Her sister has told her, but she's not interested. And you know, Wani is very strong-willed. Wani does what Wani wants to do. Any fight that happens between them, the camera should not even invest in it. No, you should invest in it to its content. If they don't invest in it, how are we going to sit down here and discuss it? They should, though. Wani still had the right to criticize other shifts in the house when she's the one facing the worst. That was exactly what Nelly said. Dorcas, you're literally repeating the exact words that almost the exact words that Nelly said. You see the way you said this thing? That was almost the same way Nelly said it. Said, you see this one, that one I respect. This thing that you just said, as if you just quoted, as if it's like you almost quoted Nelly's statement. You almost quoted Nelly's statement. Everything, things that everybody's seeing, the way that boy is treating you like shit. Kai, no. I don't want to hate Sean, but I'm not. Sean, let me ask you for something. Between Sean and Ozzy, who do you prefer? Who do you prefer between Sean and Ozzy? Now, who I like pass? Kai. Do you know? Sometime, not last week, this week that Sean was nominated, he was so sweet because he wants Abby. Would I prefer Ozzy Abby? You know, this week that Sean was nominated, he was trying his best to be sweet towards Wani so that Wani's supporters will vote him. But last week that he wasn't up, do you know, there was a day and he was looking at Wani. To me, what I saw in his eye that day was, I don't want to use the word disgust, but he was looking at Wani like, he wasn't looking, it's like, for me, what I saw on his face that day is, I don't tire. For me, that was what I saw. I might be wrong, my own assumptions. He's looking like, I don't tire. You know, there was this last week that was it that up, no, not last week, up, I mean, is it last week also that Nelly and Suj were having issues that Sean said that, can't they take a break from this ship? Now, as far as I'm concerned, Sean wasn't talking to Nelly, he was talking about himself. He was talking, he was speaking through Nelly, like he was like, can't we have break in this ship? Sean is tired. Sean is exhausted. I think her sister had a thing for Suj. Okay, or she herself. Because it seems she has a personal beef with Suj. It's always about Suj. Why? Abi? Maybe. Well, and maybe, yeah. Or not necessarily. It could be that Dorcas, low-key, she's wishing that she was with Suj, not Sean. Because you see the energy that Suj is giving Nelly is the same energy she's giving Sean. So she feels that she and Suj would have been more compatible. Or she wishes that Sean can at least give her a little of what Suj is giving Nelly. You know, my sister, is a long story. Yeah, yes. Sean is tired. She's not his type of girl. Yes, and there's another thing he was complaining to her about again. That was even on that Saturday night. You know, after that Saturday night party, they were quarreling. They were doing round table quarrel. You understand? There was a round table quarrel with Ndi as the intermediary between the two of them. Sean is complaining about her alcohol intake. He's after taking alcohol. Wani is a very difficult person to deal with. Wani, and I don't see Sean as someone that can invest in that kind of stress. Sean cannot. Sean does not love Wani to that point. Yes, Sean liked Nelly. See, there was a statement that Sean made, like he likes girls with big booty, and if you look at it, Wani doesn't have big booty. So it's only natural for him to gravitate towards someone that has big booty. Now Sean also, I don't know if low-key too, he likes Onyeka. Oh, do you understand? Because there was something he was saying to Onyeka, I think during that her birthday period, that when they go out of the house, he's going to take her to his family, he's going to go and introduce her to his family members. But he has never said such thing to Wani. He has never said such to Wani. But he was telling Onyeka that he's going to take her to his house to introduce her to his family members. Wow. Wow. So one will even think he's in a ship with Onyeka, not even Wani. It's so unfortunate that, and there was something Sean once said, that he said he knows that twins from afar, but he has never spoken to them. So you're correct, Dorcas. She's not his spec, because he knows her outside the house. He knows her. He said he knows them from afar, but he has never spoken to them. He has never spoken to them. It's just, see, Dorcas, let's still come back to real life. You know, I love to still talk about real life. For instance, let's say couples. Let me speak more for couples. Let's say married couples. Let's say you guys are family friends. And then maybe your own husband is not that romantic. And maybe your other friend, the husband is romantic. Do you know that low-key, it's not like you love the husband, but you'll be wishing that your husband can have that same vibe. You'll be wishing, like, I don't know how to put it for you, but there's how it will look as if you're in love with that other man, or or you having eyes for that other man, but it's not, you're not having eyes for that other man. Now you're having eyes for the way he's loving his own wife. So to me, I think, let me relate it to Wani here. I think Wani is she wishes that Suj that side of Suj was in Sean. Do you understand? I don't think she has eyes for Suj. No, I don't think so. But she wishes that Sean can have that vibe. Like yesterday, Onyeka was saying something to Nelly. She was like, Nelly, you said you get strong mind, though. Look at the way you're maltreating Suj, with the way this boy is showing you so much love and all of that. So you think if Onyeka will see that kind of thing and say it, you think other people in the house too are not seeing it? To a point that Big Brother is even hyping Suj and Tofa as the husbands of the house. You think she wouldn't have wanted Sean to also be part of that group of the husbands of the house? But clearly, clearly is just Suj and Tofa. So meaning that Suj and Tofa are the guys that are paying attention to their ladies. Yes, she's kind of envying the way Suj. Yes, she's not like she likes the Suj. No. Dorcas, haven't you been in a situation where you see someone with a luxurious car or a luxurious phone? Now you're not jealous of them, but you're wishing that, child, God, when, you know that feeling now. Yeah, she's wishing to get that treatment from Sean because she sees the same energy that she's giving Sean. She sees that same energy coming out from Suj. So low-key, she'll be like, child, I wish I was with this guy. Not necessarily she likes the guy. You get, she wish. If you notice, even the sharing of the bed is Wani that is imposing it on Sean. Sean doesn't like it. But you see Suj and Nelly, to Suj, it comes naturally sharing bed with Nelly. And that was the reason why when they quarreled, was it a week ago or so, that he was picking his things without her own. Nelly got so angry because with the amount of love that Suj is showing her, she never expected that he was going to sideline her. So she felt so angry and entitled, if you remember. Yes, Suj said he doesn't even, he said it. That Sean said, Sean even said that he doesn't chase ladies, that he doesn't even have the energy to chase ladies, not to talk of one. Yeah, the guy is feeling like a fine boy. And I don't blame the boy. It's Nigerian girls that gave him this ego that he's feeding on. You know, Nigerian girls, when they hear someone with funny American accent, now so they remove themselves. So Sean has had a lot of attention from a lot of beautiful girls. See, Tokema Kenwa even worsened the situation by coming to the house to come and sit on his laps. But Handi is always complaining about the way Suj and Tofa are too dedicated to their women. Handi kwa, waiting concern her. And the nomination will be shocked. Yes, tomorrow nomination. And there was something I heard the housemates saying, that despite the number of people that were up for eviction, there's only 2 people that left. So they realized that they just wasted their votes on Monday. They should do this thing strategically. They should do this thing well. If not for anything, people that are not even supposed to leave that house will leave that house. They should do it strategically. They should do that. Anyway, this set of Dolu's guard is like they didn't come in with a strategy, because for Cassia to open her mouth and say that Onyeka is too strategic, it means that they didn't come here to use strategy and win 100 million. So let them be doing as they like. Let them be from the one that BBnaija returned nomination. Those guys have never nominated strategically. They have never nominated strategically, because trust me now, tomorrow Victoria will nominate Onyeka. Let us don't even cut corners. Victoria will nominate Onyeka. Nelly and Anita, they will nominate Wani. You people should go and write this thing somewhere. Nelly and Anita tomorrow, they will nominate Wani. They will nominate Wani. Victoria, Cassia, Kelly Ray, normal, because anyhow there's still that stain on top of Onyeka. They will all nominate Onyeka. At all, they have never been strategic. They are not strategic in this season. Yes, they nominate based on emotions. Thank you, Dorcas. They have never been strategic. If they were strategic, these guys would have left the house since Radicals for no reach 6 weeks now. Radicals reach 5 or 6 weeks, Abi, before they got nominated. But because the housemates loved them, Radicals were really loved by the housemates, in as much as we the viewers were not really feeling Radicals, but the housemates really loved Radicals. And that was why Radicals, because from day one Radicals have always been at the bottom. From day one Radicals have been at the bottom 4. After being at the bottom 4, well said. Victoria might not shout. Yeah, let's be watching now, Olivia. Let's be watching. Because right now Victoria has become one of the most unpredictable housemates. Let's watch and see. And if Victoria doesn't, then honestly I'll be very proud of her. Do you understand? I'll be very proud of her. I'll now see her, like, I don't know how I'm going to say it, but I'll be very proud of her, because that will make it very easy for her to have a conversation with Onyeka. Because I wouldn't use the word reconcile, because in my own eye I didn't see them like they were friends. Honestly, I didn't see Onyeka and Cassia, I didn't see Onyeka and Victoria as friends. So I would just say they will be able to have a conversation and be able to be cordial with each other and be able to put Ozzy in his place. They don't need to be friends to put, do you understand what I'm trying to say? They don't need to be friends to put Ozzy in his place, but they could be cordial with each other. Do you understand? Because you see this quarrel, where did they quarrel? It is sweet Ozzy. Because he knew that it's the quarrel that made Victoria to actually flirt with him yesterday. He knows that if that quarrel between Onyeka and Victoria never happened, Victoria would have never flirted with him. And I look at Victoria like this kind of girl that, okay, we're no longer friends again now, so what am I holding on? You understand? So literally Victoria was trying to say low-key or indirectly that she was sort of respecting boundaries with Ozzy because she was friends with Onyeka. So now that they're no longer friends with Onyeka, she could cross boundaries. She doesn't care. That is my own assumption. My own assumption. I don't even expect Onyeka from her mouth. Okay, what at the end of the day is a game, right? Ozzy will think they are fighting over him. Unfortunately, I just pray to Onyeka will not nominate her tomorrow. If Victoria wants to nominate Onyeka, no problem. Let her return the favor. After all, Onyeka nominated her this week, so no problem. Let her return the favor. Let it be 50-50. Let her nominate Onyeka, because me, I'm of the opinion that if person do you, if you want to do am back, no problem, do am back. Do you understand? So if Victoria nominates Onyeka, I'm okay with it. I won't hold it against Victoria. It's very, very okay. Do you understand? So when she does that, then maybe if Onyeka does not go home, then they can sit down and talk. You understand? Then them now, they should be strategic to look for a way that they will push that Ozzy out of the house, because Ozzy wants to play Perez's game that Perez was trying to set Cece and Alex together. Do you understand? And what happened? Number one, Cece was the one that clicked that game. Number two, Alex started bullying him. You understand? And the thing called weaken Pere when the two girls became cordial with each other. Oh boy, that thing scatter Pere head when those girls became cordial with each other. So I pray that I believe Onyeka and Victoria has watched last season of Big Brother, and they saw the way Alex and Cece operated. I pray they'll also tap from that operation system. Yes, I hope they'll be able to do that, because Ozzy needs to be put in his place. I don't like the game Ozzy is playing. So which means that is madam that he has outside. It might not even be true, because when lots of people hear he talk about that his girlfriend again. Hey, Olivia said amen. When last people hear him talk about that his girlfriend again? So are you sure there was a girlfriend to start with, or he was just forming boyfriend girlfriend? He was trying to, men have this mindset of when women crave for men that have been taken, like that kind of thing. Seems Onyeka really watched the show. She seems very tactical. Yes, Onyeka studied the show, not only watched the show, but she's with the wrong set. Yes, you don't think like her. You're very correct. You're very correct. He they lie. He doesn't have. He they lie. He doesn't have. Abi, that's what people are saying too. That nothing, all those things that he was doing, nothing. He was just trying to come off like, he was just trying to come off like I'm unavailable. That concept. Them know they see me, but low key, he wants them to still see him. Do you understand? He's trying to, that kind of thing. Men have this mindset of when women want you more when you're with another woman. And I don't know how true that thing is. They think that women will want you more when you are with another woman. Do you understand? But I don't know how that thing works. So I don't know. Every day this boyfriend and girlfriend scenario is always changing. Yes, me too. I want them to be up. Do you see the nonsense that they are doing? As I'm sitting here, I'm watching them on television. I don't know what they want to do. They are behaving as if they want to knack. They want to give us soft porn. They want to give us adult content. Who tell them that we want to watch it? Who tell them that? Unfortunately, these housemates, it's always like that. Unfortunately, these housemates don't know that this season we're not craving for all those things. I was a sheep lover, but as this sheep now, the thing turned me off. I don't want again. No, I don't want the sheep again. I don't want. They are, I don't know. I don't like the sheep again. I've changed my mind. I don't know if you're seeing what they are doing. They are just busy doing. At some point, Tofa was dry humping, and beg. They shouldn't force it. Let them allow it come naturally. They shouldn't force it. I did tell you they are not. They shouldn't like. What is that? Did you know what I don't know for them what they're trying to give us this night. They are not trending with this thing. No, they ain't smart at all. They should have continued from where All Stars stop. Okay, yeah. But Dorcas, if you still ask me, I'll say production also contributed in making things a little bit complex too early in the show. This custodian thing, if for come maybe in the middle or the ending of the show, just the way they did them during their fraud, their time, the way they did that ultimate veto power towards the ending of the show. Do you understand? I wish that custodian thing too came later. Do you understand? Honestly, this set, well, every day every set they want to spice up the game, to put a lot of suspense and a lot of drama. But I think they over dramatize this one. They use suspense. They overly use suspense for us. So honestly speaking, the thing, it didn't happen naturally. Yes, honestly, it was induced. Do you understand? It was induced. So it's not giving that natural vibe. I don't even know what I'm trying to say to you. It was forced. Do you understand? Yes, beautiful people left early with their wrong game plan. Yes, it was Big Brother that used his hand and spoiled his game. Yeah, the suspense in this was too much till today. Thank you, my dear sister. Till today, it's like they carried strategies from all the seasons and brought it and put in one season. No. Do you know? Me personally, I would have even appreciated it if Big Brother had brought in fake housemates this season. I would have even appreciated it. To be honest, I would have even appreciated that strategy more than this custodian, even that face-to-face nomination. Well, to me, it did a little. It caused a little drama, but it wasn't that deep. Do you understand? To me, the drama still wasn't that deep, if you ask me. Do you understand? Like, to me, why put so much stress on face-to-face nomination? It didn't do much. Fake housemates with a mission would have banged. Thank you, Dorcas. And that was what someone like Rhuthee, she kept hoping that fake housemates will come. You understand? She kept thinking, she was giving, that was why she didn't want to really dive into a deep ship with Mayo, because she was hoping that fresh people will come in and she could have another. Because Rhuthee made a statement that everybody in the ship in that house are not shipping with their spec. And that is why the ship is looking very artificial. That is why the ship is looking very forced. There's something about being with your spec. You understand? There's something about being with your spec. It allows you to put yourself out there. But when you're just managing, so you go to manage the go. Yes, Ndi also wanted a new guy. They were, especially the ladies in the house. Unfortunately, the ladies were the first ones that were evicted this season. Ladies, even up to now, I think there are more guys in the house than ladies. If I'm not mistaken, this season more ladies left early in the show. More ladies left early, so it got to a point that the men in the house were too much, and I think at some point the ladies were no longer feeling the guys. Do you understand? They were no longer feeling the guys like that. So they were craving for new faces. But unfortunately, maybe the economy did not allow Biggie to bring in more people, because I hope feeding every mouth is not easy. Dorcas, Nigeria is very difficult. It's not easy. It's not easy. One tuber of yam now in Nigeria is almost 7,000. One custard of beans in Nigeria now is 10,000. One custard rubber of gari in Nigeria now is almost 3,000. Okay, it was even 3,000 at some point, but it's now the money started dropping small. Now that was why the whole thing was like that. That was why there was so much pretext, and it was a charade, and hence that their fake love and likes. They all knew each other from outside. They all knew. Some were friends already from outside. Some were acquaintances. Some were associates from outside. Yes, exactly. You're very correct. They already knew each other. And that was why it was easy for Rhuthee to say the things she said about the twins, because she knows somebody that knows those twins. You understand? So there was already a link. Do you get? And that was why Rhuthee had the guts to say what she said about those twins. You understand? In as much as we're waiting for them to come out and also clear the air. Had it been Rhuthee did not go, I believe that Ebuka would have cleared the air too as well. See, that's Ebuka's job. You understand? And because honestly, and Dorcas, let's still visit that situation. Onyeka, from yesterday to today, thank God to Chizoba. This Chizoba was there and all of that. Onyeka would have broken down by now. Even today, as she was talking, you could see she was saying that why they were, my God was, she was saying God was also fighting over time. That was because she had, I think low key she had already started succumbing. She was beginning to succumb to the stress in the house, because it was unspoken. What did you watch their diary session after that Gbasgbos? I think they had diary session. If I'm mistaken? Did they have diary session after that Gbasgbos on Saturday? Because I think I heard Rhuthee, I heard Ben saying that at least somebody has put Onyeka in her place. So can you see? Yes, I wish Rhuthee was still on the show. I felt Rhuthee unleashed. Unleashed late. If Rhuthee had unleashed before the voting lines closed, Rhuthee for no go anywhere. After voting ended, yes, she had done, yes, because she gained a lot of fans after that fight. Yes, and that is what she's balling until today. Yes, she did. And Rhuthee also contributed in at some point those twins, Wani and Ndi. I will not lie to you. I was almost optimistic that Wani x Ndi were going to win this show. But after that, their quarrel with Rhuthee, the thing it now started making people that before didn't really see anything wrong with some of their statements. Now people started reading meanings in everything they were doing and everything they were saying. Those girls too, they do anyhow too. It's now that their relationship with Sean has sort of clipped their wings. if not those girls where they for fly the laba laba where they go laba laba if for no contain big brother house. So Sean is even clipping those girls their wings, because Wani for me is the one that Handi taps her energy from. So if Wani's energy is low, I notice it affects Handi. Do you understand? So Wani is the energy vampire. Right? She's the powerhouse. Let me see. You understand? So after that quarrel, Rhuthee spoiled their smooth game. Yes, Dorcas. If Rhuthee was still in the house, people would have hated them more. Exactly, very correct. Because for me, even the housemates misunderstood that whole thing, although they wouldn't know what is happening outside. That week Flourish were already at the bottom. So it wasn't Handi and Wandi that evicted them. Yes, Handi and Wandi might have had the opportunity to save them, but it wasn't Handi and Wandi that evicted them. In as much as the housemates were saying Handi and Wandi evicted them, they didn't do that. Yes, Wani is the powerhouse of the duo. Yes, she is. Handi taps her energy from Wani. So when Wani's energy drops, Handi's own too automatically drops. Low key, if you open Wani's heart, Wani is not happy with Sean. Wani is not happy. Sorry, Handi is not happy with Sean because of what is happening between Wani and Sean. Handi is not happy with Sean, but his sister has to do what his sister has to do. Yes, that's why when people say, even when the housemates were saying they evicted, they didn't evict them. They were already at the bottom. You understand? If the eviction had even happened naturally, Flourish would have gone. Do you understand? They didn't evict them. They didn't. But unfortunately, people are seeing it that way. They didn't. Do you know that I don't know if it's me that notices it. Do you know Sean hardly cuddles Wani? Wani is always lying down on his body, but you notice that he hardly cuddles her, like he hardly holds her. I don't know if he doesn't stop her from lying down on his body, but he hardly builds that connection. There's how you will lie down on your bobo's chest now, and your bobo will just build that connection by cuddling you. Do you know the boy hardly cuddles her? Yes, he allows her to lie down on his chest, but he doesn't really cuddle her. Yes. Wani is not happy about it. Yes, she has tried talking to Wani about it, but Wani turned deaf ears. Well, you got just like you said, Wani is the powerhouse. So Wani is the independent body. She does as she pleases. So I don't. It's not. No, yes, that's how twins are, though. That's how twins are. Yes, it's one-sided. It doesn't retaliate. I'm telling you, I'm saying to retaliate at all. Yes, he allows her lie down on his body, but he doesn't. Now, Dorcas, that connection, that cuddling, but you lie down for your man body. There's that him too. He will accept you very well. But this one, he only allows her, yes, but he doesn't really. You know what I mean now? Unlike Suj and Nelly, the moment Nelly lies down on Suj's body, Suj cuddles her. Do you understand? The same thing too with Anita and Tofa. And Tofa will also cop her like that. You understand? But Sean doesn't do that. Sean doesn't do that at all. He doesn't. That love they pay me. That Wani love made Wani. That love they pay me. Chai. It's just like pouring water inside basket. Now wetin Wani dey do be that for Sean. She's just pouring her love. Her love is like water, and she's pouring it inside basket. The thing just dey go. When you belong to the group of women supporting women, when you see your fellow woman in this kind of situation, the thing will be paining you. It will even make you not to be able to eat well. That situation is making me not to eat. I'm finding difficult to eat. Why is Wani doing us like this now? Hi Wani, I'll put you in my prayers so that you will see the light. But unfortunately, I think her supporters will still keep Sean. Favorites are always favorites. Supporters will always be supporters. They will want to keep Sean for her, because it's obvious Wani has surrounded her happiness around Sean. So literally, Sean is Wani's happiness. So it's just like your child bringing somebody that you don't like, but since the child said that is where he will find his or her happiness, now you will support. So I believe that is what Wani's supporters are left with now. Oh yeah, now since our girl says this one she like, oh yeah, let's just support her. You understand? But it's not given. It's not given. All right, Dorcas. It's almost 2 hours. I'll soon end the live stream. Thank you so much. I will still come up tomorrow again after the nomination. We will still talk. Let us see what is going to happen. Let us see how these housemates will nominate. If they will still nominate emotionally, or for once they will try and be strategic. Yeah. It's like Olivia has gone to bed. Yes. Yes, Sean's behavior towards her determines her happiness. Yes, at this point. So we don't have a choice than to keep Sean for Wani. Yes, Abi, you're also sleepy, right? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. So tomorrow, by the special grace of God, we're gonna see each other. Thank you, thank you. One love, one love, one love. Now I'm giving people the kind of love that Wani is giving Sean. So you people should appreciate it too. You people should not behave like Sean. I'm giving people Wani's love. Oh. You people should not treat me like the way Sean is treating Wani. My love is very pure and unadulterated. Please, you people should take it with 2 hands. Don't break my heart. All right, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. I'm so glad. I'm happy that I have matured people here. We agree to disagree. Everybody respects everybody's opinion. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hey, whoa, Eunice, we're about to close the class, and you're coming now. Chai, oh yeah, now no one I can watch the replay now. I don't need to private my live stream. Chai, okay. Oh, what is the time now? You woke up by 1 a.m. All right, sweetheart. Thank you. One love, one love, one love. Thank you so much. Thank you. Take. I'm giving people one is love. Oh. I beg you people should not treat me like Sean. I beg. Pure, unadulterated love. Now they give una like this. All right, Eunice, you can rewatch it now. It's there. I'm not going to private it. Thank you so much and God bless. Bye. Eunice, they laugh. When I take